Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the graduation pathway for grade 8 parents. My name is May Ghali. I am the career counselor here at Jamsae AKIS for high school. The purpose of this session is to walk you and give you an overview of the courses that we offer in high school and to guide you on how to support your child in selecting the right stream and the right pathway for their future. So in this presentation, we're going to talk a little bit about the academic credit system, because this is what we use in high school. We're going to differentiate between core and elective subjects. Then we will cover and describe the advanced placement courses that we offer in high school. And then we will talk about the grade 9 pathways and streams. And these streams are devised by the Ministry of Education. So we would show you how we planned it for our students for the upcoming 4 years. And then I'll show you how our teachers created subject virtual tours for the students when it comes to subjects. So let's say you want to know about a specific subject in high school, such as AP Physics or Computer Science. So you would find like 10 minutes short videos prepared by the teachers under the subject virtual tours, in which they would share with you the requirements, in which they would share with you the prerequisites and a full description about that specific subject. And then finally, I would walk you through how to select the elective courses or the subjects for your son or daughter for next academic year. And towards the end, we would have a Q&A session. So this is like a 1.5 hour kind of orientation. So prepare your notes, because there's a lot to cover, especially if this is your first child going to high school. So we will have a lot of information that I would like you to take notes of. Okay, so let's start. So what is the academic credit system? So any American school or any school that teaches American curriculum, they follow something called the academic credit system. So basically, it's like a systematic way of describing a subject. So to simplify it, every subject would have a weight, okay? And that weight is in terms of a credit. For any student that passes a specific subject by the end of the year, so let's say your son or daughter next year is in grade 9, okay, and they take English for the entire full year, and they pass the English subject by the end of grade 9, they would earn 1 credit for it, but only conditional, only if that subject is taught in not less than 4 periods a week. Okay, so if English is taught in 4 periods or in 5 periods a week or in 6 periods, then the student would earn 1 credit. If the subject is taught in less than 4 periods, and usually our subjects are taught in either 4 periods or more, or two periods, the student would earn half a credit. And of course, there is more calculations when it comes to finding how to measure the credit hour. And that includes also if the period is not less than 45 minutes. So again, just to wrap it up, if a subject is taught in a period that is not less than 45 minutes for not less than 4 times a week, and the student takes the subject for 1 full year, okay, and the student passes that subject, the student would earn 1 credit hour for the subject. If the subject is taught in not less than 45 minutes, okay, period, for 2 times a week, and the student passes that subject, the student would earn 0.5 or half a credit for the subject. So examples of subjects that weigh 1 credit or a student can earn 1 credit for it would be English, math, science, because all of these core subjects, they're taught in 4 or more periods. Example of subjects that weigh half a credit, okay, would be Islamic studies, PE, or any performing art subject, which we will cover in depth in the upcoming slides. Okay, why are we talking about credit hours, and why is it important to have this awareness and have this discussion with our children? The reason for this is because of the graduation requirements. Now, for every student that would graduate with an American high school diploma, they need to fulfill and earn specific number of credit hours by the time they finish grade 12. So from grade 9 all the way till grade 12, this is the minimum credit hours that the students must acquire or earn. Okay, so in English, the student must earn 4 credit hours throughout high school. So this means the student would take 1 credit hour in grade 9, or in simpler language, 1 subject of English in grade 9, 1 subject of English in 10, 1 subject of English in 11, and in 12. And by the end of 12, the student would earn those 4 credits for English. Similarly, math, similarly, science, including physics. So regardless of what your child has plans when it comes to university studies, so some students might want to study humanities or arts, okay, they still must take those 4 credits of science, including physics, okay? Social sciences and humanities are also part of the requirements, okay? And a student that is going to graduate in the year of 2026 must earn 3 credits of humanities, okay? From where do they get those credits? They get them from subjects such as geography or world history or psychology or even business, okay? So a student by the end of grade 12 must have collected those 3 credit hours throughout high school. And different students would take the humanity courses at different stages. Some of them might take them at 10, some of them might take them at 11. We would see the distribution in just a bit, okay? Now, Arabic is also a compulsory subject in high school, and it is one of the graduation requirements. So a student must earn 4 credits of Arabic, okay, if they carry an Arab passport. So if they're Jordanian, Egyptians, they're nationals from the UAE, as long as they carry an Arab passport throughout high school, every year in 9, 10, 11, and 12, the student must take 1 subject of Arabic for an entire year, taught 4 times a week, and he or she would earn 1 credit for it by the end of the year. For students that carry foreign passports, Canadian, European, Pakistani, okay, they have the option. First of all, they would take Arabic B, okay, because we have Arabic A and Arabic B. They would take Arabic B in grade 9 and 10, and in grade 11 and 12, they have the option of replacing Arabic B with a world language. So in grade 11, a student might choose to take French, or they might choose to take Spanish, okay? And we do offer those world languages in grade 11 and grade 12. Islamic is compulsory for Muslim students also, and it is part of their graduation requirement. And every time I say graduation requirement, meaning that the student cannot earn the American high school diploma if they're missing 1 credit in any of these subjects. So Islamic is only 2 credits. So this means that in grade 9, the student would take 2 lessons a week, okay? And by the end of the year, they would earn half a credit. So in each grade level, the student would earn half a credit in 9, half a credit in 10, half a credit in 11, and half a credit in 12. And by the end, the student would earn the 2 credits for Islamic, okay? This is mandatory for Muslim students, and for non-Muslim students, we provide them with a course called Civics, okay, to replace Islamic. Now, PE, same concept or similar to Islamic. Art, or in other words, performing arts, okay? Performing arts is also mandatory for graduation, and the requirement here is only half a credit. So we expect students to earn half a credit of art to fulfill their graduation requirement. And usually we offer a performing art elective block in grade 9. So students get to choose between filmmaking. Filmmaking falls under performing art. They get to choose between filmmaking or drama or music or visual arts or even theatrical studies, okay, which we will talk about in a bit. So in total, the minimum credit hours that the student must earn by the end of high school is 23.5. And I want to emphasize that this is the minimum, okay? We had students that graduated with 26 credit hours. Other students graduated with 28 credit hours. So depending on the stream, number one, in which the student joins, the pathway in which the student joins, depending on the extra elective courses that the student take, because some students, you see, they take extra courses to meet or to fulfill or meet their university requirements. So let's say I'm going to study medicine. I would need extra biology courses. I would need extra chemistry courses. So that would add up to my credit hours. So depending on the student interest and depending on their need, they can take extra credits or extra subjects and graduate with more than 23.5 credit hours. Okay, now moving on. We use the term core and elective a lot in high school, okay? And the students now, your children, they've already had the orientation with me yesterday, so they are familiar with this if they had the conversation with you. Okay, so core subjects, those are the mandatory subjects. So regardless of what the student wants to study, okay, they must take those subjects in order for them to graduate and earn their American high school diploma. Then we have something called core electives, okay? A core elective category or a core elective subject is a core subject, okay? So science is a core. A student must take 4 credits or earn 4 credits of science. Okay. However, sometimes within a core subject, we give or provide students with choices to select from, depending on which path they're following, depending on what major they want to study later on. So we know that science is an elective. However, we're giving the option for students to select between, let's say, integrated science, earth and space science, and chemistry. And this is only an example, okay? These are not the courses for your children for next academic year. It was for the current academic year. So this is just an example to show you the different categories. Then we have the electives. Electives, students have the option to pick and choose one subject from each category. So let's say elective 1 here is humanities, and they're offered psychology, intro to business, and world history. So they get to choose depending on their field of interest, depending on what they're going to study later on in university. Okay, so there are 3 categories, one more time: core, core electives, and electives. Now, many of you, especially if you have like children in the high school, you probably heard of the advanced placement program, okay? And it's very simple. Most schools that teach American curriculum, they offer advanced placement programs. What are those programs? What are those courses? These courses are basically college level courses, okay? They are literally university level courses that are offered by the college board and that are offered in accredited schools like our school, okay, in high school. So they give students a chance in high school to take college level courses, okay? And by the end of the year, the student would sit for an exam that comes directly from a college board in the United States. Okay, and usually these exams take place in May. So our current students, they have 1 month, okay, and then they would sit for their college board exams next month, inshallah. So they are very beneficial and yet very challenging, okay? Let me start by talking about the benefits of encouraging our students in high school or your children going to grade 9, even though we don't offer them in grade 9. We offer them usually 11 and 12. So students scatter their AP courses between 11 and 12, but it's good to have this awareness from now, and it's good to have this long-term plan for your children from now, from the moment they are in grade 9, from the moment they step their feet into high school. So when a student take any college level course in high school, it it helps the student become more self-confident. It develops their critical thinking skills. It develops their problem solving skills. Okay, and these academic skills would not just help the student within the university course, okay, class. It would also help the student, you know, in other classes as well, okay? And the scoring for these college level courses is out of 5, okay? So 1 and 2 is not a pass, okay? 3, 4, 5, that's a pass. And we encourage our students that if they pass with a 3 or above, like 3, 4, 5, okay, a 0.25 will be added to their GPA later on in whichever year they've taken the college level course. So let's say I'm a student who took advanced placement course. Okay, the abbreviation for it is AP. Okay, we usually don't say advanced placement, we just say AP courses. Okay, so let's say I'm a student who took, I want to join computer science, and I took a college level course in high school on computer science, which we do offer, okay, in grade, let's say 11. And even if my GPA in grade 11 was 4, and it happened with us this year, I mean last academic year, one student, her GPA was 4, and she scored 3 in one of the AP courses, and she was awarded that 0.25 added to her GPA. Okay, so her GPA ended up being 4.25, which is possible. Okay, and which is possible and which is recognized. Okay, so this is one benefit that the student gets whenever they take an AP course. Another benefit is that it would provide like a student with a competitive advantage in college application. So let's say I'm the admission team in X university, okay? And I have like 2 students, a student with high school courses and a student with high school courses plus college level courses, okay? Of course, I would prefer, you know, enrolling the student that comes having those those college level courses, those AP courses. So it would raise and increase the chances of being accepted in top-notch universities, okay? And also the student can negotiate later on for scholarships, okay? Especially if the student is doing really well or scored really good in those AP courses. Now, the final and in my opinion, the most beautiful benefit of taking these AP courses is that many universities, whether here in UAE, whether abroad, okay, especially in Europe and United States, they waive off credit for the student, okay? And we all know that if a student is planning to join any major in university, engineering or medicine or whichever major they're interested in, they would start with foundation year, okay? Foundation year is like mandatory in most majors. So in foundation year, the students do not start with the specialization immediately, okay? So if I'm joining medicine, I wouldn't start in my foundation year learning dissection or learning anatomy and physiology. No, they will just give me basic college level chemistry, college level biology, and college level math calculus, okay? So imagine if I've already taken those 3 courses in school, okay? Those credits in university may be waived off for me, Okay, so when I join foundation year and the university finds that I've already taken those courses, I've already taken the AP courses in school, they would waive off the credits for me. So I wouldn't have to repeat or sit for the same course one more time in university. Okay, so this is one very, very, very important advantage of taking the AP courses in school. Now, do AP courses have prerequisites? Prerequisite is like foundational base or foundational knowledge or a course that the student must have first, like a high school course that would prepare the student for the AP course. Yes, all AP courses, they have prerequisites, and we usually share the prerequisites with students in the course catalog. And even if you go to College Board website, you would find that they have the prerequisites written there. Okay, so if I am a student and I know that in grade 11, okay, I want to take a specialty in physics, like AP Physics Mechanics. That's a college level course, okay? I should take in the previous year's grade 10 or grade 9, okay, physics to make me prepared, okay? Similarly, chemistry. If I want to take college level chemistry in upper grades, in lower grades, okay, so for Morse or in grade 11, I should take the advanced chemistry course, okay? Now, I always tell students it's not about taking the courses, because students, the moment they step into grade 9, halas, they start making their plans. They would know, I want to study medicine. I would start in grade 9 and I would take chemistry, I would take biology, so that when I go to higher grades, I take the AP courses of those subjects. I tell students it's not about just taking the prerequisite. It's about how well you do in the prerequisite. You might have taken the prerequisite course for chemistry, AP chemistry, which is just the school's chemistry, okay, or high school chemistry. But you passed with a C plus, or you passed with a C, okay? Would that make you like fully prepared for the AP College Board course? No, it wouldn't make you fully prepared. So we always tell students that it is very important, if you take a prerequisite for any college level course that you plan to take in the future, that you pass at least with a B plus. The moment you pass with a B plus, at least, okay, you would ensure that you are fully prepared to that sophisticated level of, college course, okay? So yeah, would it be too hard? It is challenging. Those courses, they are very challenging. However, if the student is planning to put the time and to put the effort, okay, from day one, because we've seen different cases in the school. We've seen students that worked from day one very hard on their college level courses, and those students did not suffer at all. And we've seen students that realize 2 months before the exam that, oh, they're behind. They haven't put enough time and enough effort on the courses. Okay, now we're going to talk about graduation pathways, because you see, previously, students were just given one menu, okay, and they would just pick and choose from the elective courses, okay, and the core courses go like without saying, okay. Now the ministry, they have imposed like different pathways for graduation. So for a student to graduate with an American high school diploma, they can graduate either in the general stream, okay, general stream. They can graduate in the advanced stream, okay. They can graduate in the elite stream. They can graduate through earning the AP Capstone diploma. During our times, we did not have those different streams. We only had 2 streams during our times. We had like science stream and we had art stream. Anyone planning to go to study, let's say, engineering, STEAM related major, pharmacy, medicine, they would choose science, or architecture, okay, they would choose science. anyone planning to study any arts and humanities related course, they would choose the art stream, علمي and adabi, if you recall, okay? But now, when the Ministry of Education devised those different streams for the American schools, this gave more room and more chances for students to actually choose the right stream as per their, post-secondary interest and post-secondary plans, okay? And they ensure equity as well, because if I'm limiting students in 2 streams only, it wouldn't ensure equity. Like, you would have students somewhere in between science and in humanities. You would have students somewhere between general and the elite or advanced stream, okay? Now, so let's now discuss the streams. These streams, they're also very important for equivalency. When your son or daughter later on graduate from high school, you would take their certificate and you, like their transcript, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and you would go to the Ministry of Education, okay, before you start applying to any universities, okay? So in the ministry, they would look at the courses that your son or daughter has taken throughout high school, and they would attest their certificate as like a certificate of American high school diploma in a specific stream. So they would add that sentence for you at the end. So they would say, oh, Rashid has graduated with an American high school diploma in the advanced stream. Okay, Khalifa has graduated with an American high school diploma in the general stream, and so on. Okay, now under the ministry, they don't have something called General Plus. We devised this here in the school. We planned this to make, to give more room for students. So when you go to the ministry, it's only those streams: general, advanced, elite, and capstone. Okay, is a pathway in which students can take, and then later on they would earn their certificate from the United States directly from College Board. Okay, now let's go one stream at a time. In the general stream, the student is not required to take any advanced placement course, okay? No AP course is required, okay? And the student can only graduate upon completion of those 23.5 credits that I showed you here. Let me go back and show you. See this? So if the student completes the 4 credits of English, the 4 credits of math, and so on, and graduates with 23.5, okay, they can just earn their American high school diploma, okay? And this doesn't make the stream a bad stream. No, this stream is very suitable for students planning to join business school, for students planning to join humanities related majors, for students planning to join the police and army, or for students planning, some students take a gap year. So they graduate, they stay for 1 year, they still haven't made their mind. So this stream is also suitable for those kind of students that did not make their mind throughout, high school, okay? So let's just go here again. Sorry, okay. So again, in the general pathway, okay, the students, this is suitable for, the students would not take any AP courses. They would graduate with 23.5. This is just the summary. Suitable for students going to police and army or taking a gap year or joining any discipline other than, okay, other than engineering or medicine or health sciences. So if your son or if you have plans for your child in pursuing their career in medicine, health sciences, engineering, architecture, the general stream is not the right stream for them, okay? Then, because in the general stream, students should just graduate with the basic courses, the school came up with this stream, General Plus stream, okay? When you attest the student certificate later on with the General Plus stream, the ministry would just attest it as general, okay? But we just added this plus sign to make it easier for the students, for the teachers, for the parents to understand the slight difference here, okay? So in the general plus stream, the student can take one or more advanced placement courses as per their need. So let's say I am a student and I want to study psychology in university, okay? And I know that the school offers a college level course, okay, of psychology in grade 12, okay? So I will take all of my basic courses, English, math, science, and all, fulfill my 23.5 credit hours, and add that one single college level psychology course or AP psychology, okay? Which would make me graduate with 24.5 credit hours, because even the AP courses, they're 1 credit hour each, because they're not taught in more than 4 or 5 times a week, okay? So this is one example. Let me give you another example. I am a student and I want to study arts, okay, or interior design, okay? The general stream would take me to that field, okay, or I want to study fashion design, okay? So I can take AP Studio Art, okay, in grade 11 or in grade 12. That's the only college level course that I need. I don't need any other college level course. I don't need physics. I don't need biology. I don't need all of those courses, okay? So in the general plus stream, the student would still graduate with the 20, would still fulfill those 23.5 credit hours and top up, they would top up AP courses as per their need. Okay, now this stream is suitable even for students that are planning to join medical schools not in the UAE. And I'm highlighting this, not in the UAE. So let's say they're planning to go back to their home country, okay? And their home country, the equivalency in, let's say, Egypt or in Jordan is different than the equivalency here, okay, in UAE. So they would just want to see the subjects that the student completed in high school. So I can take all of my 23.5 credit hours and top up on top of that one AP biology, which I would need for medicine. I would top up one AP chemistry, and I would top up one AP calculus. Okay, so in the general plus, the student can top up, okay, as many, one or more, APs as they need for the major they're going to pursue later on in university. So this is suitable for health sciences, business, computer science, art disciplines, psychology, if you take one or more APs as per the university need. Okay, and I like advise you, the moment your son or daughter completes grade 9, so towards the end of grade 9, start like having that discussion with them, start looking for universities, start checking the requirements for universities, at least so that you can support them in selecting the right subjects for the upcoming years. Okay, now, so what's the difference between general plus and advanced? Advanced stream, the AP courses that the student must take, there are 3. And those 3, the student can't pick and choose. They're already decided for the student by the Ministry of Education. Because later on, when they see those 3 AP courses, they would attest your certificate and say, okay, you graduated with an American high school diploma in the advanced stream because you have taken AP calculus, you have taken AP physics, okay? And you have taken either AP chemistry or AP biology. So they have decided it for you here. So a student, let's say I'm a student who took chemistry, biology, AP and calculus, no. Even though those are very challenging courses, very difficult and challenging courses, but still I wouldn't be considered in the advanced stream. I must take this physics in order for me or in order for my certificate to be attested in the advanced stream. So these are already decided, those 3 APs. Now, This stream, the advanced stream, is suitable for students planning to study engineering, number one. So I tell them always, this is mainly for engineering, pharmacy, medicine, health sciences. Now, if you have any future plans of enrolling your children here in the UAE, okay, most of the universities now in the UAE do not accept students in medicine, in engineering, in architecture, in any related field or discipline under the same umbrella if their certificate is not attested under the advanced stream. And you can check starting from now with the universities. And your children are just stepping their feet into high school. So imagine after 4 years from now, when they graduate in 2026, the expectation level is going to increase. Maybe by that time, they would only accept students in engineering if they are in the elite track, not even in the advanced track. So this is something I need you to consider. Like if you had that discussion with your child that, okay, you're going to do engineering, you're going to study medicine, okay, do not consider those two streams, especially if your child is going to study here in UAE, okay? Now let's look at the elite stream. In the elite stream, again, the ministry has specified the courses that the student must take in order for them to earn the American high school diploma in the elite pathway. Okay, so those courses are AP Calculus, AP Physics, Mechanics, and then AP Physics, Electricity, and Magnetism. So two specialties of physics are required for the elite stream: calculus, physics, mechanics, physics, electricity, and magnetism. Then the fourth AP, they give usually an option here for the students to choose between chemistry and biology. But obviously, if I am taking calculus, physics, mechanics, physics, electricity, obviously I'm going to engineering, okay? Or any discipline under engineering. So students going to engineering, usually they pick college level chemistry, okay? And any fifth AP of the student's choice, okay? So that can be AP World History or AP English Language and Composition, depending on the student's interest. Now, if I am planning to study medicine and I want to graduate with in the elite stream, okay? For the fifth choice, I would choose AP Biology. Okay, so here, fourth choice, I'll take AP Chemistry, and my fifth choice would obviously be AP Biology. Okay, now the last pathway in which a student can join, okay, is the AP Capstone. And if the student joins this pathway, they would earn an AP Capstone diploma. Not an American high school diploma. They would earn AP Capstone diploma that comes directly from College Board from the United States, okay? And in this pathway, a student is required to take 6 AP courses, okay? Two of those pathway, one is called AP Seminar, okay? And the other one is called AP Research. Those two are research based, okay? So starting grade 11, a student would pick like a topic in which they would want to research on, and those topics like are similar to our, you know, our university topics, our research papers, okay? And they would start working on the topic depending on whichever major they're going to study or pursue later on in university. So they would pick a topic and start working on the research paper through those 2 college level research related courses for 2 academic years. They would have, they wouldn't just refer to their school teachers for support, but they would also be visiting university lecturers to check on their research paper, okay, throughout those 2 years, especially in grade 12, okay? The other 4 AP courses, the student can choose them as per their career interest. So let's say the student is planning on studying medicine. 1 minute.
The kids are unattended.
Orientation. Okay, so sorry for that. So the other 4 APs, the student would select them as per their interest. So let's say I'm planning to study medicine, okay? So I would take AP Biology, I would take AP Chemistry, I would take AP Physics, and I would take AP Calculus. Those are my other 4, okay? Let's say I'm planning to study humanities or any arts-related discipline, okay? I might take AP English Language and Composition, AP Literature, AP Psychology, and I would fulfill my other 4 AP courses. Now, I do not like, or I recommend that the students join the stream if they are sure they're going to go and study in Europe or in the US, okay? If they're 100% sure they're going to go to US and Europe, because this diploma is very, very recognized back in the United States, okay? Now, this is another view of how each pathway progresses throughout the years, okay? So let's say I'm joining the general pathway. These are the courses that I would take in grade 9. Okay, so I'll take English 9. For my math, I'll take geometry because in grade 8, I've taken algebra 1. And then when I go to 10, I'll take algebra 2. In 11, I'll take statistics. And in 12, I'll take business math. Okay, for science, in 9, I'll take biology and chemistry, and everyone now in grade 9, all students are doubling up their science. So everyone, regardless of the stream in grade 9, they would take biology and chemistry, okay? And in 10, they would take physics, regardless of what they're going to study, because this is mandatory by the ministry. They must graduate with biology and physics in order for them to earn the basic general high school diploma. In 11, we give them core electives, so they get to choose between forensic science and astronomy. In 12, again, they get to choose between astronomy and marine biology. So if a student chose astronomy in 11, they cannot choose astronomy again in 12 because it's the same shared course, okay? And then Arabic A, Arabic B. In 11, the students with the foreign passports, they have French, so they can replace Arabic B with French. Islamic studies for Muslims, PE. Moral, okay, in middle school, students are taking moral education, correct? Now in high school, students would take like a combined course of moral, social, and cultural studies. And this course is usually half a credit, and it adds up to the humanities credits of the student. So the student would earn half a credit in 9, half a credit in 10, and half a credit in 11, and half in 12. So by the time they graduate, they would have 2 credits of humanities just from this course. And in 10, they have a block here in which they can also choose one humanity course. So they can choose between psychology, business, intro to economics, and world history. And in 12, again, they can choose business and entrepreneurship, sociology, and economics, okay? So those are like 4 credits of humanities in which the student will graduate with. In 9, remember that half a credit I told you about that is compulsory for all students, okay? So we offer this performing arts block in grade 9. So students in 9, they have the option to choose between visual arts, music, filmmaking, theatrical studies, and drama, and they have an ICT course. Now, where would the general stream take me? As I've previously mentioned, if the student is planning to join any discipline other than engineering and other than medicine and health sciences, this is the right stream for them. In this view here, I'm only showing the core subjects, but in the second slide, I'm showing you the elective subjects that are offered under the general pathway stream throughout high school, from 9 all the way to 12. So if I am planning to study business, in grade 9 or 10, I'll take intro to business and 10, and or intro to economics, and then I can take marketing in 11 and 12, or I can take business and entrepreneurship in grade 12, okay? So this is going to be my progression to make sure that I have business-related courses throughout my high school, okay? These are computer related courses or ICT technology related courses throughout high school. So in 10, I can take programming, in 11, I can take robotics, and in 12, I can take artificial intelligence, which would make me join any computer science faculty in any university, okay? General plus progression would take me to computer science, technology, arts, humanities, medicine, and health sciences. These are how the courses look like or progress from 9 to 12, okay? And if you notice here in blue, we have added the AP courses because in the general plus stream, the students have the option to select one or more AP courses as per their need. Where would this take me? Okay, it can take me to medical and health sciences, not in UAE, again, abroad. It can take me to computer science and technology, engineering, okay? So let's say I'm planning to study engineering, okay? I can take advanced chemistry in 10. This is not an AP course. AP Physics Mechanics, AP Physics E&E, AP Physics Calculus. Even though those are 3 very good and challenging AP courses, okay? They're still lacking the AP chemistry, which would not place the student here in the advanced stream, okay? So this is something, it's the student's responsibility, it's the parents' responsibility to check with the university. Number 1, the courses that they need. Number 2, whether the stream matters for the university or not. So if I am in General Plus and I take all the good high school, college level courses, would this affect my acceptance or no? Okay, or do I have to be in the advanced and elite stream? Okay, this is how the advanced stream look like. And because in the advanced stream, we must take one of those courses. So those are AP Physics Mechanics, AP Calculus, and either AP Chemistry or AP Biology, which a student can take in grade 11. So where would this take me? It would take me to medical school here in UAE and engineering, okay? So if I am planning to study engineering just in the advanced stream, those 3 APs are enough for me, calculus, chemistry, and mechanics. If I'm planning to study medicine, okay, I need to take a 4th elective because both biology and chemistry, they're mandatory for medical school, okay? And you can't just pick and choose. All right, so you would take 4 AP courses throughout high school, and usually most of the universities here for medical school, they ask for 3 sciences in grade 12. So usually students take calculus, math is included in those sciences. They would take calculus, they would take chemistry, and they would take physics, okay? Elite, similar. Okay, but in the elite, remember, we need to have both physics, okay? So a student would take AP Physics Mechanics, AP Physics E&M, and they would take AP Chemistry and the 5th AP of their choice, okay? And AP Calculus, of course. Okay, Capstone, what makes this different? Let me just show you, this view, okay? Yeah, so in 11, the student would take AP Seminar, and in 12, the student would take AP Research. And all the other APs, the student can pick and choose them or can select them as per their needs, okay? Let's go back to the slide. Yeah. Now for next academic year, these are the courses that are going to be offered, okay? So you wouldn't, like all streams in grade 9, all streams, general plus advanced, elite, and capstone, they have a similar structure in grade 9, okay? The only elective that the student will choose from is elective 1, which has the performing arts subjects. So they have the option to choose between visual arts, music, filmmaking, theatrical studies, and drama, okay? The science, as I told you, we're doubling up on science to prepare students. And because those sciences are mandatory, they're all going to take geometry, they're all going to take Arabic, everyone is going to take moral education, and everyone is going to take physical education and ICT, okay? Okay. Now, as I've previously mentioned, it's our responsibility as parents, okay, to check with the universities, to start having this discussion at home on where would my son or daughter study? Am I sending them back to my home country? Are they going to study here in the UAE? Because each country and each university, even if they are in the same country, they have different subject requirements. So it's very important from now to start researching, start having that understanding of what are the subject requirements for a specific major in a specific university. And accordingly, in the upcoming years, help your son or daughter select the right path and the right stream for them. Okay, so let's say you want to learn about the different subjects that we're offering next academic year, like visual arts, like theatrical studies and drama. Okay, the teachers have created like a 10 minutes video for each subject. So if you click on science, you would see all the science videos. If you click on math, you would see all the math videos. If you click on art and design, you would see all the subjects related to the performing arts that would be offered in grade 9. Okay, now this part I truly need you to focus with me on, okay, because when we've done previous orientations, there was like a slight misunderstanding, okay, when it comes to how to select the electives for my child for next academic year. So the first step is to log into jams.ae. Let me just do it live with you, okay? Okay, so the first thing, you will go to gems.ae. That's it. This is the only thing you would write here, gems.ae. You would click enter, okay? Then you would find here parent portal. Click on parent portal, okay? These are my credentials as a parent, but because my son is in elementary, I wouldn't see the same view as you see, okay? So the moment I logged in, okay, you would see your son's name here or daughter's name, and if you have more than one, you would see all of their names here, okay? You need to click on academics, okay? So click on academics. I have two options, academic reports and elective selection. So click on elective selection, okay? Because he is in grade 2, we don't have any elective selections for elementary and middle school. So you would have to, let me just go back and show you another view, a sample I've taken. Okay, so this is a student here, okay, in grade 9. We clicked on academics. We clicked on elective selection, and again, I would emphasize this is from your account, not your child Phoenix Classroom, okay? Your parent account. From where do you get the username and password? It was sent to you at the beginning of the year, okay? If you have like issues with resetting your password, I would send you a guide by the end of the session on how to reset your password. If you have forgotten your username, contact Mr. Aldrin and he would support you with that, okay? So you click on elective selection, you check it's the child you want to do the selection for, academic year and grade, okay? And then you would find this informational text about streams, all the streams one more time. Then you click on the stream as per the progression. Now we've learned about how each stream progresses from 9 to 12, okay? And I'll share the slides with you again after the orientation. So you click on the, or you select the stream here, and you see this tiny arrow. If you click on this tiny arrow, it would show you all the subjects that your child would take within that stream, core and elective, okay, together. Then you scroll a little bit down, and for you would have one option. You would not have two blocks to select from. Okay, for grade 9 students, okay, they would only have the performing arts block, so they can select between visual arts, music, theatrical studies, and drama. Okay. And then once you're sure of your selection, click submit. Now, please make sure that when you click submit, you're 100% sure, because this time we're not having add or drop, or we can do any changes from my side. I don't even have access to your parents' credentials, because they're very confidential. There are like fees, information there, so no one has access to them. So once you click submit, just make sure you had the discussion with your family members, you had the discussion with your child, and you're 100% sure of your selection of the stream and of the course, and then you click submit. That's it for today. And now we will just open the session for Q&A. Ms. Haya, you can type your questions in the Q&A, and I will answer them. Let's just wait a few more minutes, Ms. Haya, till we see the questions. We have any question? Okay, first question. Does my child still have the chance to change the pathway in grade 10 or later? In grade 10, yes. In grade 10, yes, they do have the chance, not later, not 11 and 12. Because now in grade 9, all of the pathways, they have similar structure, if you notice. But just start having this fuller picture and understanding of the pathways from now. هل من الممكن أحول إلى المسار مختلف في الصف العاشر إذا كانت الدرجات مختلفة؟ Yes, صف عاشر ممكن. بس صف عاشر, not صف 11. Inas, so at the end of grade 12, no final exams like government schools. No, the students will have final exams. They will have internal assessments. So even if a student is taking a college level course, okay? Throughout the year, the student would sit for quizzes, would submit projects from the school, okay? And would sit for a final exam from the school plus the college level exam. So 2 exams. Yes, you have up until the end of the week to make your selection. The selections for grade 9, they're not like other grade levels, okay? Because they only select from the arts block. So you shouldn't have, and you shouldn't need a lot of time to think about that. Deadline for completing the elective selection is Thursday. Okay, Inas, another question. The pricing will change if my child chose different path? No. For up until now, no. إذا اخترت elite, okay. إذا اخترت elite ممكن أرجع إلى advanced بعد كده بس in grade 10. Only in grade 10. بس نصيحتي إنه you start choosing المسار الصح من الحين يعني. والslides تبعوني I'm going to share them with you so that you can see the progression عشان تشوفي كيف المواد عم تتطور من grade 9 ل grade 12. Will there be a difference in fees for different streams? إلى الآن لا، كل streams نفس السعر، نفس المصاريف يعني. How can choosing between music and art affect the career path of my child? So if your child is interested in taking or learning or pursuing their career in fields like interior design, fashion design, architecture, okay, I advise them that they take visual arts. Okay, the other performing arts electives like drama, like music, they depend on the student's interests, okay, in general. And because it is a requirement for them to graduate. So regardless of what the student is going to study, if they're going to study medicine, engineering, law, anything, they must take that art credit in grade 9. If you have any question in Arabic, you can ask in Arabic and I can support you with that, okay? After graduation, will they get high school certificate or diploma? They would get American high school diploma, okay? In specific stream, American high school diploma in advanced stream. They would get the certificate from the school, then they would go to the ministry. The ministry would attest your certificate as an American high school diploma in the advanced stream, in the general stream, or in the elite stream. How are the credits counted for students moving from British curriculum to American curriculum? Okay, so if the student is joining us in grade 9, the students would not have any problem because we don't count credits for middle school. Okay, but let's say a student is joining us in grade 10 or in 11. So the first thing we ask for is their certificates from the previous years, okay, from their British school, and we try to transfer credits. So if the student in his British school has taken English, okay, 4 times a week for a full year, that would be equivalent to 1 credit. So we do credit check when we have new enrollments. الانترنت فصل عندي، ممكن تشرحي المسارات؟ السيشن ريكوردد، رح نبعث لكم الريكوردينج ان شاء الله. اوكي، إذا في أي سؤال باللغة العربية you can ask and I can answer you. Yes, you have to choose the stream first, then you choose the courses. Do I choose between general plus advanced elite now? Yeah. Yes, and then the courses best. Wait till your child is back home, have the discussion with them, refer to my slides one more time, okay, refer to the recording one more time, then make your selection. Students sit for their SATs in grade 11 or in grade 12. We have different platforms that would prepare them for the SATs. The math curriculum is designed in a way that would prepare them for those assessments as well. Okay, so it's algebra based mainly. Yes. Does the school offer after school prerequisite courses for certain pathways? The prerequisite courses for specific college level courses are offered within the school hours, within the curriculum. So if the student from grade 9 chose advanced stream, we give that student like a specific set of courses that would prepare him for the college courses in grade 12. And we prepare the student with the prerequisite courses for the stream that he has chosen that includes the specific college level courses. This is one thing. Another thing, sometimes the students might need extra support and extra courses. So we offer them online courses okay, that are monitored by teachers in school to give them that extra support. In a meeting. If I take General Plus and choose the same AP as in Advanced, okay, remember for Advanced, to be in the Advanced stream, you need AP Calculus, AP Physics, either Chemistry or Biology. 3 must for you to be in that stream. If you're going to choose those 3, might just as well choose the Advanced stream, okay? But if you're going to, let's say, drop Physics, okay, you would no longer be in the Advanced stream, okay? For studying in the UAE, I do not recommend, if you're planning to study medicine in the UAE, I do not recommend that you take or select any stream other than Advanced and Elite. Please, can you explain if the American curriculum is acceptable in Jordan? This is the responsibility of each and every parent to refer to their country's requirement, to refer to their country's equivalency requirements. We do not have information about the different countries and what do they want. So it's the responsibility of each and every parent to refer to Egypt's equivalency requirement, to refer to Jordan equivalency requirement. And they can get back to us and say, okay, these are my country's requirements. How can I plan the right courses for my son or daughter? Is it mandatory for all students to take math, science, and English? I guess all the subjects are mandatory, so what will I choose? I guess for grade 9, it's all mandatory. For example, if I choose General Plus, I'll choose the AP course now. It's not in grade 9, no. For all courses for grade 9, let's just talk grade 9 now, are all core except the block of performing arts. So the students in that specific block, students in grade 9 only, can choose what they want to take under performing arts only, okay? When they move to grade 10, so when they're done with grade 9, at the end of grade 9, I will do another similar orientation with the courses for grade 10. Even though I included them now in my slides, you would not see them in Phoenix. On Phoenix, you would only see the courses for next academic year that you would choose from. Forensic science is in general path and general plus. Will the students be divided in different classes according to the different streams selected? Yes, because if they take different classes, different subjects only under specific streams, they would be divided in different classes. But for grade 9 students, students would be divided as per subject, okay, for performing arts only. So students in all streams who selected visual art will all be together in the visual art class. Students in all streams who selected music would all be together in the music class, okay, in grade 9. For engineering and computer science, can I choose general plus? Okay. For computer science, yes. Okay. For computer engineering, no. Okay. Computer engineering is different than computer science. Computer engineering, if you're planning to study computer engineering in the UAE, then it's the advanced because it falls under engineering in the UAE. For other countries, you need to inquire about that. If my kids want to study medicine, how can we help them? Number one, just ensure that they select the right stream for them. We need to understand, first of all, where are they going to study medicine? Are they going to study medicine in the UAE? Are they going to study medicine abroad? This is something you need to know. Like if they're going to study medicine here, then we need to think of advanced stream or more, okay? If you take general plus, you need to get back to the university that you're planning to send them to and see if they would accept them with AP courses, but not under the general, not under the advanced stream. The last day for choice is Thursday. Where can we find the recording for the session? It will be sent to you via email just after the session. Okay, what's this? Dear, can you please clarify again if the certificate that the student will get at grade 12, if they take advanced stream or elite stream? Okay, so when a student graduates, okay, they would get their certificate from the school, okay? They would take the certificate along with the transcripts of all high school years, so 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, certificate and transcript, so 4 years. You would take them, you would go to the Ministry of Education, okay, for attestation and for equivalency purposes, just to ensure that your child's certificate is up to the UAE standards, okay? So you would go to the Ministry of Education, they would review the subjects that your child has taken. So let's say they found that your son has taken the 3 APs required for advanced stream in 11 and 12. Then they would stamp it and say, this is an American high school diploma in the advanced stream or an American high school diploma in the elite stream, depending on the courses that your child has taken throughout high school and depending on their passing rate. So if your son has taken those 3 courses required for the advanced stream and did not score a 3, then it's as if they didn't take it. It would just be a normal high school course, advanced course. Yes, grade 9, are grade 9 marks included in the GPA? Yes, they are. Make sure that your son and daughter watch the virtual tours, okay? In the virtual tours, I've already had this orientation with them yesterday, like for 3 hours here, face to face in the auditorium. And they came up with so many good questions, which all of them were answered, okay? And they can come and see me at any time if they still have like further questions, okay? So just make sure that they watch the virtual videos one more time once it is posted on their Google Classroom. So we would post the presentation one more time on Google Classroom, and they would have the links to the different performing arts videos. هل هناك مماثلة لأمسات أو شابه؟ معلش بس تعيد السؤال تاني. Can you paraphrase your question? Are you asking about MSAT? MSAT is an exam for grade 12, and the purpose, and it's from the ministry, and the purpose of this exam is for the student to earn the equivalency here in the UAE if they're planning to study in the UAE. We would have a different session, okay, just discussing equivalency in the upcoming weeks. Where can we find the recorded session? It will be sent to you via email. Okay, good question. Students who take General Plus pathway with calculus, chemistry, and physics, you mean AP calculus, AP chemistry, and AP physics. not school calculus, school chemistry, school physics, can still join engineering in UAE if they take AP calculus, AP chemistry, AP physics, automatically, even if you select general plus for us in the school, automatically when you take their certificates to the ministry, they would attest it for him or her under the advanced stream. So automatically you would go to advanced, even if you select general plus. So there is no point of selecting general plus. For engineering in the UAE, most universities up until now, and you can inquire about that, most universities now, they only take students in advanced stream for engineering. You know why? Because this streaming or these pathways, graduation pathways, were imposed on us by the Ministry of Education. So under the ministry, you have all the schools and you have all the universities. So they told American schools that you need to plan your curriculum and your course offerings for the new academic years as per these streams. Okay, so we devised our plan. Then they went and they told universities that, okay, you should not accept students in engineering or medicine or any field under those disciplines, okay, if they are not in the advanced stream, okay? نحن في طريقة المدرسة تساعد الطلاب ليعرفوا وين يحبوا يكونوا بالمستقبل. Of course, this is our role and this is our responsibility and this is my main role. And I conduct, the moment students set their feet into high school, we conduct orientations regularly with them, and we expose them to different platforms like Unifrog, and if you have siblings in higher grades, they would know about that. We expose them to different platforms. At the beginning of the year, we ask them to sit like for a personality and interest identifying test, okay, which will help them narrow down their broad interests. So this is our role. يعني نحن اللي بنساعد الطلاب كيف يتعرفوا على الاشياء اللي هم بحبوها، يتعرفوا على الانترست تبعهم، يتعرفوا على their personality كمان، لتساعدهم to narrow down شو خياراتهم اللي حابينها للمستقبل. So this is our role. This is what we do in high school. ونحن already بدأنا مع الجريد 8 وحنعطيهم كمان more sessions in the upcoming weeks. أي مسار يختاروا أولادنا ويقدرون يدخلون أي تخصص. ما في there is no مسار محدد إنه بدخلك كل التخصصات. لا، على حسب. إذا الطالب حابب يدخل engineering, then you need to think general plus advanced elite and so on. إذا الطالب حابب يدخل مجال غير علمي، okay، يعني humanities, accounting, marketing، أي شيء like this، okay، ممكن يدخل الجنرال. فكل مسار عنده specific you know, pathways. We would give students more orientations. نحن عطينا الطلاب already 3 ساعات orientation وراح نعطيهم كمان more orientations in the upcoming weeks. إن شاء الله راح نعمل session بالعربي إن شاء الله. My girl said she have to take drama. Okay, if she loves drama, why not? Let her take drama. Okay. في أي أسئلة ثانية؟ Any other questions? For medicine, what should they take? Depending on where they're going to study and you need to inquire with the university. But for medicine, they should take AP Calculus, AP Physics, AP Biology, AP Chemistry, and if they're planning to study here in the UAE, they should take AP Physics as well. So that would place them in the advanced stream. For what is drama, watch the virtual videos. إذا بدكم تعرفوا about the different subjects, if you want to know شو يعني visual arts, شو يعني drama, شو يعني music. In this slide, let me share my slides one more time. خليني, I'll share my screen and show you. Okay. شايفين هاي السلايد؟ This slide, there is a link attached to it. يعني لو حطيتوا بس الماوس on top, there's a link here. So you click on it and it will take you to the virtual tours. I'm gonna click on it now and just show you live. Open. It's just loading. It would load, and the title for it is AKIF Subject Virtual Tour. So when you click on this, you would find different videos about each and every subject that would explain to you what each subject is about. And this would also help you understand. In case the student wants to study medicine and to be a doctor and not sure where to study in the UAE or in the home country. So in this case, they should choose elite stream. No, you can just go with the advanced stream, but in the advanced stream, you take 4 extra, okay? If you're not sure, if you're still, you don't know, UAE or abroad, to be in the safe side, take the advanced stream and plan for the future. Now in grade 9, you don't have any APs to plan for, okay? But plan for the upcoming years that your son or daughter would take. AP Physics, AP Calculus, AP Chemistry, and AP Biology, those 4 APs. هل تستطيع إذا اختارت advanced وبعدين غيرت رأيها ترجع general only from 9 to 10, okay? You have that chance only between 9 and 10. But after 10, no. Orientation. Please let the parents sign the subject elective. Okay, that's a good, it will come automatic. You see, if you select from your account, parent portal, and that's the only way you can select from, okay, you will get an automatic email with all the courses that you've selected for your child for next academic year. So it's like a consent that you have supported your child in the selection. Can you please write the full question, because now I'm just getting parts of questions, okay? But it is safe side, is it better to choose elite rather than advanced? It's not, there is no like stream better than another stream. It depends on what your son or daughter wants to study, where do they want to study. So in the elite stream, the student would take 2 specialties of physics, okay? Physics mechanics and physics electricity, okay? So we suggest that, okay, only if you're interested in engineering, choose the elite. Other than that, you don't need to be in the elite if you're planning to study medicine. What do you mean by abroad? Only USA and Europe or Arabic countries? All countries. Any country other than UAE. أي سؤال تاني؟ If you're not sure where to study medicine, select the advanced stream, بس plan إنه they do not, your son or daughter does not take 3, but they take 4 APs, okay, in the advanced stream. In my slides, you would see it there when I shared the slides. Okay, this is a very good comment. My kids are not in the age where they're mature enough to understand what they want to choose. We understand this very well, okay? And this is why it is my role, it is the academics team's role to ensure that they have full awareness, okay, by the time they complete grade 9 of where they want to be. And this is the school's role. So we would ensure that we place them in many orientation sessions. We assign them many activities that would help them narrow down their choices. So now if you ask a student in grade 8, I know, and I am 100% sure of this, they wouldn't know. I want to be a doctor, I want to be an engineer, I want to be a pilot, I want to be a policeman. They would have different, different interests at this stage. We are 100% sure of this. This is why in grade 9, we made sure that the choices for students are not too broad. Like the only choice that they will choose from is the performing arts, which will not, the performing arts, it will not affect their future drastically, okay? And it would not affect the courses that they're going to take in the upcoming years, okay? Only if the student, let's say, is planning to take AP art, okay, and you know your son or daughter is artistic, I recommend that they take visual art now, okay? But other than that, choosing in grade 9 from the elective option, which is only performing arts, wouldn't really affect them that much. We want to spend the entire grade 9 with them, enriching them with information, giving them as many orientations as possible, exposing them to a platform. The school has bought a very nice platform called Unifrog, okay? And this Unifrog platform would expose students to different subject areas. So every week they would learn about a specific subject. This week we would explore biology. Next week we would explore architecture. The week after we would explore medicine, and so on. So by the time like midway towards grade 9, by the end of semester 1, they would start narrowing down their options. They would start narrowing down their choices. And when they are in grade 10, they would even make better choices for their future. And I will be also giving you more sessions on how to guide them. I'll be giving you more workshops. The moment, yani, as of the new academic year, you will have many workshops with me, virtual workshops on how to support your children at home and so on. Any more question? Okay, so we will wait just a few more minutes. If you have more questions, we can like share them and answer them together. Advance. For students wanting to study medicine, advance. Or Capstone, if they're planning to go to USA and you're 100% sure that you're going to take them to USA, why not Capstone? Okay. But here in our countries, if you're not sure if they're going to study in UAE or abroad, the safest is advance. Yes, definitely. I will not wait for the beginning of next academic year, Ms. Inas, to give you another orientation. Definitely, I'll give you more orientations throughout the next academic year, inshallah. And thank you as well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Can we meet you in school? Yes, you can meet me in school. Just set an appointment and you can come and meet me. I shared my email. Let me see. It's here. This is my email. Just take a screenshot for the moment. And this is my number. Okay? So if you want to set an appointment, we can do it virtual or you can come to school, whatever suits you. What do they study in art? You see that block is called performing arts, okay? Performing arts. Under that block, students can choose filmmaking, okay? They can choose drama, they can choose theatrical studies, or they can choose visual arts or music. What is Capstone? Refer back to my orientation. It's recorded if you have missed the part where I explained about Capstone. Okay. ما شفت ايميلك والرقم. اوكي هذا هو. This is the email and the number. Okay. Which stream should I select for game developers, coding, computer programming, depending whether this is going to fall under computer science or computer engineering. If it's going to fall under computer engineering, then it is the general plus or advanced. If it's going to fall under computer science, then the general stream would take you there, just the general. And still, I would suggest, okay, and I would 100% recommend that you refer back to the university. Okay, call their hotline. Their hotline is for free. Call the hotline and ask them, my son is planning to study this. What are the subjects that he or she should take in school? They would tell you. If you don't want to call the hotline, check their website. In their website, you would go to admission, undergraduates, and you would see all the programs for undergrads, okay? And from there, you would find the subject's requirement for that specific field. ما يبين على الشاشة مس إيناس. أنا Miss May, not Miss Inas. Okay. Can you see now? This is my email and number. Okay. Take a screenshot and I will share this with you. After the presentation, I will share and I will email you directly from my email. Okay, I'm gonna share my email just after the presentation, okay? After the presentation, I'll send you the slides, I'll send you everything and the recording and everything just after the presentation, and also a survey for your feedback. When can the students come to see you in school? During break times, okay? During their break, so that they won't miss their lessons. نحن حكينا في هذا الموضوع، يعني أنا I covered هذا الموضوع إنه ابني ما عنده الوعي الكافي في هذا العمر إنه يختار المجال أو التخصص. نحن ما بنطلب منهم في هذا العمر إنه خلاص يلا decide شو بدك، أوكي؟ عشان هيك في grade 9 ما أعطيناهم مجال كثير ليختاروا. أوكي، اختياراتهم في المواد العلمية like science math بتبدأ من 10 وفوق. أوكي، عشان نتأكد إنه في خلال مرحلة grade 9 هاي كلها نحن نعطيهم دروس، نعطيهم orientations، نعطيهم programs للطالب يقدر to narrow down ويقلص هيك اختياراته، ما تصير يعني اختياراته كتير عايمة. عرفتي علي؟ So don't worry about هذا الإشي. No, they do have time in break time. They can take permission from Miss Dimple and they can come and see me. Do we have any more question or can we end the session? Let's just wait a few more minutes. If we're not having any questions, we can end the session. You're welcome. Miss Haya? I think I'm not getting any more questions. I'm refreshing, no more. I've answered all. Thank you so much, and I hope this was useful. I will share with you the slides. I would share with you the links. I would share with you all the information that you need. I'll share with you the recording just after the session. So just wait for my email like throughout the day soon, inshallah. And if you have any question, you can just drop me an email, or if you want to set an appointment, come and see me in school. I'll be more than happy to support you, to support your child in making the right choices. And just one last reminder, if you have forgotten your username and password for your account, they are not with me. Just drop Mr. Aldrin an email and he would support you with that, or please just refer to the emails that were sent to you at the beginning of the year. شكرا لكم و thank you كتير يعني على استماعكم لمدة ساعة و40 دقيقة. فشكرا لكم، وإن شاء الله لو في أي إشي ما فهمتوه بدكم ترجمة بالعربي أو بدكم مساعدة بالعربي أو هيك، يعني أنا أكتر من إني حاضرة لأساعدكم. Thank you so much. Bye bye.